Live? Yes. Yay. Live. Hello, everybody. Oh my God, I've missed you. So it has been kind of a crazy 3 months for me. And the last time I worked live in this group was way back 3 months ago, middle of March. And since then, I have had so much, including getting COVID, being in the hospital, still recovering, and moving halfway across the United States, where I am now in sunny, gorgeous South Florida. And when I look out the window right now, I can see the ocean. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. I'm loving it. So it is great to be here and to sort of see all of you. I'll just talk a minute and wait for people to gather. Um, Now, if you would like some help with an issue this evening, for those of you who haven't been on one of these before, I'm going to do some live work. If you ask for help with a particular pain or issue, you and I are going to go in and see what's there. And then we're going to do some visualization work and some tapping to help you let go of that. And I usually have time, I'm usually on here about an hour. I usually have time to do about 4 or 5 of those with people. So it's basically first come, first serve. And this is, I have to say, such a wonderful group. For those of you who are new to it in the last couple months, everyone in this group is really, really nice. They're kind, they're patient. I do like to give first preference if you've worked with me on one of these before to let someone else go first. Everybody's always been so nice about that. So yeah, I think it's about best group in the world. I have a new computer stand at the house here in Florida, and I keep kicking it. Sorry about that. Okay, and hello, Heidi. Sore throat. Okay. All right, we can do that. Let's go ahead and have a look at that. And, if you're just watching and kind of holding back and going, well, I'm not sure I want to jump in the chat or say anything, I don't bite. This is fun. And the worst that'll happen is that you're going to feel better. So, yeah. And I do like to quantify these because when people look at these in replay in the library here in this group, it's really good if they can see where the numbers dropped. So, hi, Jen. Good to see you. All right, Heidi, sore throat. All right, I want you to first swallow a little bit and give that a number between 0 and 10, with 10 being absolute tremendous pain, agony, and 0 being none. And give it a number, just in your mind. You don't need to post it in here yet. And hello to you in Australia. That was one of the reasons for the 6 p.m. time on this. I wanted the people in that part of the world. Oh, Dale, migraine. All right, you are next up. Yow. Okay. All right, so Heidi, you've got your number. I want you to close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. Hold it. And blow it out. And now I want you to just use your imagination. You're the one who lives there in that body. You won't be wrong. And I want you to go in and have a look at your throat from the inside. And just see how that area of your body looks. I'm kind of looking at it with you. It does look it looks red from here. And it does look kind of swollen. And just see how it looks to you. And just appreciate gently, with no sense of judgment there. It's okay. Now I want you to ask the throat, just a second here. Okay, ask your throat what it's feeling other than sore, what it's feeling. And you may hear or see a word or a sentence or a phrase. You may see a picture of something. Whatever the first thing is that comes to mind is going to be accurate. It won't be wrong. Okay, now just make note of that mentally. Now I want you to ask your throat, what is the first thing it needs in order to feel better? What does it need help with today to feel better? First thing that comes to mind. Okay, now take a big breath and open your eyes. Okay, sad. Okay, it's a 6, it's sad. Okay. All right. It looks red to me. Um, it kind of looks, when I'm looking at it with you, it looks to me like there's almost a sense of disappointment. And I don't know if that's with somebody else or that you're disappointed with you. Yeah, it definitely needs love. Tenderness is what I saw. It needs tenderness. So let's see if we can't give it what it needs here. Let's just do a little tapping work. If you're not familiar with tapping, you can just tap along with me. Either hand, either side, doesn't matter. There's no way to do it wrong. Outside of the hand. And just repeat after me. I've really got a sore throat. It hurts. It hurts a 6. And it's swollen. But I'm open to letting this go now. Even though I've got this really bad sore throat and I can't seem to shake it, I profoundly love and accept myself. Even though my throat is sore and swollen and sad, I completely love and accept myself. And I love my throat. It's been a good throat for me my whole life. And I'm open to letting it feel better now. Okay, top of the head. All this pain and swollen stuff in my throat. I think my throat is sad because I was sad and disappointed. And I didn't know how to express my disappointment. Didn't know how to express the sadness I was feeling. Didn't know how to say these things in a way that felt safe to me. And so they got stuck in my throat. And this is right here underneath your arm. But I'm open to healing this now. I don't need to be sad because there are a lot of good things in my life. I didn't know that holding on to those things was going to make my throat hurt. I didn't mean to hurt myself. I allow my throat to relax. I give it permission to let go of all this sadness that it's holding on to. And if there's disappointment, if it's with myself, I can do better next time. I did my best already. If I'm disappointed in someone else, those same things apply to them. Because we're all doing our best, even if it doesn't always look very good. But when we know more, we can do better. I let go of all the disappointment and sadness in my throat. And now that I've let go of those things, I choose to let go of the pain in my throat and to give my throat the love that it's craving. the love that I want and I deserve. I choose to fill my throat with tenderness. I allow myself to feel the same way about myself that I would feel holding a beautiful newborn baby. Loving tenderness. Because I deserve those things. And I choose to give them to myself right now. I fill myself with loving tenderness. It's safe to let go of the last of the pain in my throat so that I can speak words that are loving and tender. Because that's what I want to do. Peace. Okay. Gotta move there and jiggle my computer stand. All right, Heidi, check in if you would. And give us what number. Let me know how that tapping landed for you. And put your number and drop that in the chat if you would. Let us know what your number is now. Get a drink of water here. Okay. Give that just a moment for Heidi. It doesn't look so red in there anymore. See how it feels. Okay, good. She says, thank you, Sharon. Amazing, really good. It's down to a 2. So from a 6 to a 2, that's a good drop. And still only on the left side. Okay, do some more tapping on your own for this later. And tap along with us. Stay on the call and tap along because you'll get a thing called borrowing benefits. I'll explain what that is here in just a moment. When it's on the left side, that's female side. And it may be you because you're female that the sadness and disappointment have to do with, but it could also I forgot what I was going to say. It could also be that you're disappointed or sad about a woman in your life. That would kind of be what I would guess with that. So that's some extra tapping work you can do on your own. Now, I want to tell you about borrowing benefits, which is just a crappy name for this. I wish it wasn't called that, but what this means is that when you tap along with all of us for somebody else's issue, even though you think it has nothing to do with you, you are going to receive a surprise benefit. And you'll see it again and again and again in these live chats where people go, oh my gosh, I tapped for that with so-and-so and I feel so much better. And the reason for this is because all humans come equipped with exactly the same set of emotions. And those same emotions are running through all of us all the time. And so when you do tapping and you're tapping for something that you think isn't your issue, like maybe for knee pain, and all of a sudden your shoulder feels better or you just feel lighter. And that's what borrowing benefits is. So you want to stick around, and if you're watching this live or in replay, you want to tap along with all of these. It's a good thing. Tony, hello, and you have relocated. Well, good for you. Wow. Oops, just scrolled my screen a little bit. All right, let's go back up here. Okay, next up is Dale with a migraine. Sorry to hear that. Okay, and any of you who are on this call and you're watching and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to get in the chat. I have room usually, I have time to see, to work with at least 4 people and sometimes 5. So go ahead and drop in the chat what you need help with. This is your chance to work with me, live and for free. It's a cool deal. All right, Dale, my dear. Okay, so yes, I am glad to be back. Oh my gosh. She says, happy to see you and that you're back. Yeah, really. Been a long haul with this. All right. So are you having a migraine currently, or is this just an ongoing problem for you? And if you're having one currently, drop it in the chat and let us know what your number is between 0 and 10, with 10 being overwhelming agony. And I feel your pain. I had migraines for years. Uh, it was not fun, but tapping was the fix for it. So drop that in the chat. Let us know what your number is. And anybody else that's watching that would like some help. And, you know, if we don't have Jen and Tony, you know, if nobody else is jumping in here, go ahead and put an ask in here. Tony and Jen also, both. Okay. Oh, an 8. Oh, God. Okay. All right, babe. Let's see if we can help you there. Okay. Okay, Dale. All right, close your eyes and big breath in through your nose. Hold it and blow it out. Okay, now just keep your eyes closed.